Two armies trembled on hillsides wide. A shepherd boy with a sling and a stone stepped where the shadow of giants had grown. The giant roared, clad in iron and gold, but heaven moves through the weak and bold. Five smooth stones and trembling hands, faith like a river that carves the land. You don't need armor when the promise stands. You don't need a sword when it's in his hands. From the dust he crowns the lowly, from the fire he calls them holy. Mountains fall and oceans part when heaven speaks into the dark. The lion roars, the grave gives way, night surrenders into day. Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, but his breath outlives them all. In shadowed rooms with weary feet, the disciples sang in the face of defeat. In lions' dens and furnace flames, when their voices rose for mercy's sake. Three men stood when the king declared, "Bow to the gold or be burned there." Four men stood where death was near, and the fire forgot why it was there. You don't need rescue when he's inside. You don't fear shadows with him beside. From the dust he crowns the lowly, from the fire he calls them holy. Mountains fall and oceans part when heaven speaks into the dark. The stone was rolled, the veil was torn, love walked out at early morn. Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, but his breath outlives them all. Across on a hill the sky turned black. Hope seemed buried and not coming back, but the ground split open, the silence broke. Death lost its throne with one last stroke. Where is your sting? The angels cried as mercy flowed from pierced head.